All the malaise of urban cities comes from poor education.
We can't take for granted that just because these are inner city kids, they can't learn.
Education can work for inner city kids.
How many number sentences or math sentences will we have then? Carlos, 2. Why?
How many people agree? Okay. Very good.
The reason why we exist is to educate children, and everything else becomes secondary.
Breaks down
What I've said is, this is a model that we should replicate all over the state of New Jersey.
At the end of each assembly, we ask the students why they're here. Then we ask them how they do that, and their response is number 1, number 2, to be the best that they can be, and number 3, to be kind to one another. Okay, most importantly, what do we do first? Think about it! I'll give you a few seconds to think about it. After we think about it, we do what? Once they get those 4 things knocked, especially the idea of making good choices throughout the day and throughout their lives is something that's going to serve them well.
To create the Robert Treat Academy, it took vision. That vision initially came from our founding organization, the Newark Center, and Steve Adebato, who's a former educator.
We were ready to make a solid school, but this is a special school. This is an example. It means our city kids, our urban minority kids are not failing. We're failing them.
Matter or density or volume and mass.
Very good.
We have proven success at our North Campus,
Smartboard, come on up.
and we're going to model here at the Central Campus what we do at
Your
North.
first sentence, please.
How many numbers?
It's an example. The fact that it exists means it can be done.
Yes.
If there wasn't a Robert Treat, people could say, well, you can't educate our kids, is this and that. It's us.
All of our kids are inner city kids. They come from the entire city of Newark. We don't pick and choose these young men and women. It means that you give a challenge, they'll meet that challenge.
11 months a year, 5.5 days a week, for a cost that's 2/3 of what the cost is in the regular public school in Newark.
Is she correct?
Robert Treat Academy offers something that most elementary public schools or even private schools don't. What they require of their teachers and of the parents, in addition to the students, raises the bar. It brings it to another level.
And what number is going to go in our last box, Mercedes? 5.
We purchased Promethean boards for every classroom, both at Robert Treat North and Robert Treat Central. The use of the Promethean board and the handheld devices,
Go ahead and vote.
the device that students use to respond to different questions put out there by teachers, makes learning fun for the children. It allows the teacher to get immediate feedback from the student.
Let's go to choice B. Most of you, 80% of you chose choice B.
He or she can see which students are on target and which are not and make immediate corrections.
There is a tremendous desire of all the schools, the best schools in America, competing for our kids. That's the best example of what's happening at Robert Treat Academy.
What do you think? Okay.
We got to ask, we got to nourish, and we got to participate, and to be the best that we could be.
Robert Treat is not only a model, in my opinion, for urban education, it's also a model for suburban and rural education. In other words, it's a model school in any setting.
It is not as if we're walking around in a dark room and we say, I wish we could just find the light switch. The light switch is on, it's here.